Hello there, my beautiful friends and light workers. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, if you're finding yourselves in this collective space, you were called to be here today. You also chose this reading, so we have a synchronicity that is taking place. Now, I'm super excited about this reading for all of you. I had a lot of information, a lot of intuitive downloads coming in my morning meditation. Spirit has actually asked me to talk about Mercury conjunct a South Node in the sign of Libra. Okay, so I researched this a little bit and really looked at the things that are actually going to affect all of us light workers out there, right? So this is a very powerful conjunction, especially for us light workers out there. And this happens on September the 29th. So make sure you're marking down your calendars. September the 29th is where you're going to experience a lot of different things happening in your life. Now I'm going to share with you what all of this is that came through for me. But I'm going to first just explain to you what it is that I'm doing for you today. So first, I'm going to open your reading with Oracle message, and these are going to be random messages for you. And I feel there's a lot of randomness that is going to happen for some of us out there, especially on the 29th. Then I'm going to pull 3 spiritual gifts. So perhaps some of us are meant to work with our gifts, develop them, and also discover them, right? Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what messages Spirit has for us. I'm going to pull a bonus card from the Star Seeds Oracle deck. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. I'm going to pull a surrender card for all of us as well. So this is what we can surrender or release in order to create room in our lives. What is it that we can heal? So a healing message as well. A blocked energy card. What is it that could be potentially blocking us and how we can release it? I'm then going to close off with an angel number today. So those of you that are watching, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any repeating numbers or angel numbers, patterns or symbols, anything at all, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, let's first start with calling in Spirit. And I'm going to go ahead and share with you what was coming through. Now, this event, Mercury conjunct South Node in the sign of Libra, only happens once per year. And again, this is happening on the 29th of September, everyone. We're going to have a lot of faded experiences, conversations with people, okay? So keep an open mind here, but also they're wanting you to balance your emotions, especially tied to people where we haven't had any kind of closures with, right? So now the energy that we're going to experience is going to be around reflection and connection, okay? So this is where we're going to find ourselves addressing any imbalances within interactions with others, like how you're conversing with them and how that's coming through. It's kind of a back and forth, and keeping yourself balanced and calm as you're having these conversations, no matter how tough they are. Right? What Spirit is asking you to do here is to stay in your own frequency, right? You don't want to level up with anyone else's energy. So stay within your energy. We've got a lot of healing of your past karma here. So you might find yourselves revisiting unresolved issues or, you know, anything to do with your past, something that needs to be even reviewed. I feel these things are coming back for some of you. So you're going to find these showing up in your life. There's a balancing out of relationships, okay? There's an ironing out of things. And I feel this is why faded conversations are coming in. What Spirit is asking you to do here is to be mindful of your words and your thoughts. Be mindful of your words and your thoughts at this time, especially on the 29th, because that's where we're going to have that potent energy kind of around us from all angles, everyone. Spiritual downloads and insights. Some of you are going to experience these in abundance, okay? In abundance. So you might be receiving intuitive messages. This could be about your path or guidance on how to navigate your path or situation that you're in. Some of you might be feeling like you're being called to study or look more into something, research something, look deeper into something, right? So you're finding yourself actually doing that. Reconnecting with people from your past. And I feel this is a synchronicity that is happening. So some of you might be finding yourselves experiencing synchronicities more than normal. Maybe you thought of someone because you saw them. It's almost like you saw them on Facebook or someone spoke about them. Maybe you saw them in the newspaper, on the internet, or something like this. There's a reminder, and all of a sudden you're wanting to revisit that or reconnect with that person. I'm getting a lot of dreams coming in of past lives. You going back to a life that isn't what it is now. This is something completely different, like feelings, sensations, and again, connections with people that are random, strange, or odd. People showing up in your life in a weird way. So those are karmic ties, by the way. And symbolic imagery. Some of you may be receiving signs through geometric patterns. This is what's coming in. These geometric patterns are light codes for some of you, okay? And there are some numbers that are coming up around light codes, which are 555, 999, 1111, and 1188. Okay, I'm going to write everything down here on the screen. So feel free to pause and write some of these things down here. Some of you might feel a strong urge to reorganize your home or to declutter things, just to kind of clean things out. Like it feels almost like a spring energy and you're feeling it now. This is also a sign, and just odd occurrences in your life, strange things happening. And what I'm seeing here is like a bird or a crow kind of banging into your wall or your window or something like this. Just strange things that don't make sense. And again, some of you are going to feel this on September the 29th on that specific day. So Spirit is asking you to be open here. Again, they're saying be mindful of your words and thoughts. That might be an affirmation for some of you. I am mindful of my words and my thoughts. I am mindful of my words and my thoughts. All right. So I just feel that this is a really balancing out energy. It's like you're ironing things out. They're happening energetically, physically, spiritually, mentally, right? In all areas, it just feels like. So we're going to pull 3 random oracle messages for you, see what it is that Spirit wants to share. So breaking molds. Some of you are breaking molds at this time, and some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. Okay, seeing a lot of blue. So there's a new way, a different way, a unique path here, okay? You're breaking boundaries at this time and erasing all things that no longer align with where you're at now, with your beliefs and your values. Identifications here, anything which fixes you permanently into one mold is what you're going to experience at this time. So you are actually shape-shifting at this time, those of you that are watching. Spirit wants you to be open to this. This is a transformation. This is you actually ascending, moving into a new frequency and a new vibration. And yes, there is going to definitely be change around this. Some of you might be feeling like you're out of your comfort zone. Spirit wants you to tap into your inner strength. You're very strong, everyone. And this is just a sign that you are transcending, that you are leveling up in frequency, vibration, spiritually and energetically, okay? Poor choices. They want you to be mindful of poor choices that you're making at this time, okay? So we have light energy, dark energy, polarity is coming through with this. This is a warning. Spirit is wanting you to reconsider or say the word no. And remember that no is a complete sentence. And those of you looking for a yes or no answer, the answer is no. Think again before making any decision at this time. Caution is needed. There's a hidden problem, okay? I feel you're already sensing this. You know this. So if you are already sensing that you're not meant to move forward, then stop, okay? This is your sign right now for that. Joyful chapter. You are opening up to a joyful chapter, everyone. So some of you might be seeing rainbows, right? This is coming through cloud formations, formations that look like openings, or you're just experiencing opening of doors in your life. So there's a lot of happiness, fulfillment, and joy coming in. This is what Spirit wants you to follow. And what's happening here is just like in the image of this card, they're opening you up to this path of happiness, fulfillment, and joy. So take pride in your accomplishments, everyone. Celebrate and enjoy your life. Fate is on your side. Fated things are happening right now. This is what came through my meditation this morning and all the information that Spirit was providing for me. through that meditation. It is so powerful. There's just a beautiful and powerful energy out there, everyone. So it's all about opening up to it, embracing it, and also shining it out into the world, sharing it with everyone. All right, so let's pull 3 spiritual gifts, see what it is that Spirit wants us to tap into, discover, strengthen, whatever it is. So humanitarian, some of you are humanitarians, and this is the energy you're meant to tap into and embody as well. So you're the ultimate humanitarian, and those who come to you come way better and happier, come away way better and happier through your selfless acts of kindness. So who feels this is their energy? You can share with me in the comment section below. So you're the ultimate humanitarian, and those who come to you come away better and happier through your selfless acts of kindness. I love this. Oh my goodness. I love these energies for you. Past life. So again, this is the theme of the energy that is happening here. Karmic ties, past lives, just this energy. You know, it's reminding me of this Bollywood movie from the 1980s. It's my absolute favorite movie in the world. It's called Karz. K-A-R-Z. It's about a reincarnation of this man who was killed and he's coming back. It's called debt. Karz means debt, right? He's paying a debt, taking care of a debt. This is what this energy feels like of this card. So you can reveal to others their past life memories to heal their emotional wounds that have followed them from life to life. Wow. So once again, you can reveal to others their past life memories to heal their emotional wounds that have followed them from life to life. And what I'm getting here is hypnotherapy, past life regression, quantum hypnotherapy as well. Lots of different ways that we can tap into this energy. And we have warrior. So look at that, warrior spirit, everyone. So let's read the message of this card. A unique spiritual gift that involves a heightened ability to pray and act with power and passion. Nothing and no one can stop you. They want you to remember that. This is a very powerful message. I want you to write this down and actually carry it with you and read it as much as you can, because you are a warrior spirit. A unique spiritual gift that involves a heightened ability to pray and act with power and passion. Nothing and no one can stop you. All right, nothing can stop you. You're the only one that can stop you. Right? So if you're stopping yourself, let go. Let it all go and tap into that spirit warrior energy, because it's in you. Some of you are feeling like it's wanting to burst out of you. Allow it to. All right, let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming in. 3 of Wands, look at that. This is you taking your power back. This is you expanding. It's you taking the power in and then expanding it out into the world. This is through meditation. This is through centering yourself, right? This is also through communication with you and spirit, understanding that you are a co-creator of your reality and you have a lot of energies that are surrounding you, supporting you. So they want you to take that leap of faith. They want you to believe in yourself and the power of you. You are the magician. You are the architect of your life. Nothing in this reality is going to happen or change without your energy. You are where it begins. You are where it ends. Okay? And there is this oneness here as well. But know that everything is expanding for you. Maybe there's fear around this. They want you to work on that fear. Okay, so 3 of Wands to start. This is so powerful. And we've got to the new moon energy in the background. This could be the crescent moon as well. Devil. All right, so we got the devil that has a hold on some of you. Now, this is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. Some of you might feel this intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. There's something that has a hold on you, something that you need to release. Maybe you're feeling like you are trapped, or you're not able to release something. This could be an addiction. This could be codependency. This could be whatever it is in your life. Spirit is asking you to take a good look at it and cut the cord on it, okay? So the devil. We also have the 3 of Swords. This came out in the last reading. This is what I believe came out. It's coming out again. So there's some things that you need to work on here, everyone. I feel some of you are still in that process of healing. Some of you are still working on releasing energies. This is so, so important. this can sometimes, when we dwell in this energy, when we actually focus on it and feed it our energy, the more of this we're going to experience. And, you know, when you're in that rabbit hole of experiencing that intense feeling of emotional pain, this could be trauma, this could be so many different things, right? This is where your heart is in pain, okay? Your heart is in pain here. And Spirit is wanting you to know that this is not the life experience you're meant to experience. Your heart is not meant to hurt. So it's now time for you to seriously take an active role in your life in releasing these energies. So the Three of Swords here, everyone. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So if some of you are not resonating with what I'm saying with these cards today, I want you to take a look at the cards and see what's resonating for you with what you're feeling of the imagery of this card. Right? What does it look like for you? How do you feel when you're looking at that card? What is it that you're receiving from these cards? Okay, so before I begin, I also wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass it along to someone that might need to hear its message. All right. So we got a lot of different signs coming in. Lotus flowers, right? Trees, I'm getting as above, so below here. Maybe even the shape of a crescent moon. Perhaps you're seeing a scorpion. I'm also getting almost like a goat energy coming through, and black birds or crows. Ravens even. These are all coming in as signs that you might be seeing through animal spirits. Some of you are being asked to tap into these energies of the goat, of the crow or the raven or a black bird, or the energy of the lotus flower, right? I'm getting a death rebirth energy popping in here as well. So there's a lot of, it's a major transformation that's happening here. It's a paradigm shift. This is what I've been feeling throughout this last batch of energy here over the last 2 weeks. And September the 29th is this, it's going to be a day where some of us are going to experience breakthroughs, realizations without even knowing it, right? And what I'm going to do on that day is actually light a candle. I'm going to set an intention. I'm going to visualize what it is that I want to experience in my life, and I'm going to let it into the universe. I'm going to make sure that I reject any thoughts or things that I feel that is working against my dreams. And I'm going to focus on how I can make it happen. And that is it, right? So what's happening here is Spirit is wanting you to pull the energy, rejuvenate yourself, right? You're going through a major expansion, and it's a death rebirth energy. It's just a major shifting. It feels like an identity shift. Maybe this is a shift in the way that you express yourself in the world, the way that you show up in the world, but there's something that you are culminating here. There's inner peace here. So this is a sanctuary. So some of you are perhaps thinking about the new year, because I feel this next 3 months for a lot of us is the beginning point of us beginning that journey, becoming that version of ourselves that we want to see in the new year. So we're already tapping into that energy. So we're walking into 2025 already synchronized or close to being synchronized to that version of ourselves that is wanting to have that experience that you're visualizing, right? So you're basically activating this. So Spirit is wanting you to manifest, implement manifestation techniques or practices in your life in order to set things off. They also want you to plant a seed. They want you to understand what it is that you want. What is it that you're wanting to experience in your life? What is the purpose of your light here, everyone? I feel that some of you are in this, it feels like a cocoon phase, right? Where you're kind of working through things. Maybe it hasn't fully blossomed into something that you're wanting to see it blossom as. Maybe it's not meant to blossom. Maybe it is blossoming and that's where you are and you're not seeing that it's actually exactly what it is that you're meant to experience. So we have polarity here as well. You know, there's negative, there's positive, masculine, feminine, left, right. So we can go on and on and on. As above, so below, right? If you're in an experience in your life right now that doesn't feel good or in alignment with what it is that you're desiring to experience, Spirit is asking you to take your shift off that negative lens and move it over to finding the positive, right? Where there's a negative, there is a positive. So you are able to find the positive in the experience you're experiencing, but you have to look for it. You have to shift the mindset to look for those things. Once you start to practice doing that, the more that you're going to see it and the more in alignment you're going to become to that version of you. So those of you that haven't grabbed my 14-day Mindset Shift Challenge ebook, I've got the link in the description box for you. Okay, this is something that I have. There's tools and a lot of things that I mention in this ebook that I've used in my own life that has worked for me. So I wanted to share this with all of you through this ebook. It's $11.11. It's in the link in the description box below here, everyone. So that's a really great way to start your year off right. I'm also going to be launching another ebook that's much longer, much more in depth. So stay tuned for that as well, everyone. Now, the crescent moon, the new moon energy, this is coming up in the month of October, right? October the 2nd. And maybe you're meant to light a candle, set an intention, open yourself up, release what no longer serves you, and choose, make a decision here on the direction that you're wanting to go and actually move in that direction. Let's let go of everything. And Spirit is wanting you to just clean the slate. And I know sometimes that's easier said than done. But there's something happening here where some of you are actually going to have that breakthrough of cleaning the slate, clearing it and starting over, starting fresh. I feel for some of you, September 29th is going to be that mark where everything changes going forward. Spirit is asking some of you to read the book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This book has changed my life and it's come back to me a second time around. So I'm going to read it again. And I remember before I started my YouTube channel, that is the book I read. And it got me in alignment with what I needed to do, who I needed to be to bring this channel to you, right? Because I was in a completely different industry before I started YouTube. So they want you to decide, make a decision, stick to it. You're going to need to practice daily, whatever it is that you're implementing, whatever it is that you're changing, you have to commit to that. You have to show up for yourself every single day. You have to show up for your light every single day because that light needs to be shared with the world and you have to be responsible for your own soul here, okay? Very powerful stuff that is going on here for a lot of us out there. I just feel we're going to definitely experience a shift and you're lighting the world. You're sending your light out there. This is what's happening here. It's like these lotuses that are lit. It reminds me of Diwali in India because it's a celebration of light. This is what I'm feeling for some of you is the celebration of light, your own light in the world. Right? This is what's coming through this card right now. And we have torches lit. We have wands that are lit here. This is you lighting the fire towards the energies that you need to put out there in the world in order to co-create that desired reality, that desired experience. All right, now's the time to set that in motion. And what is it that's holding you back? You know what this is. Okay, and I know it's hard to sometimes let go of things that we have had in our lives for many, many years. You know, I eat gummy bears every single night. I have for the last probably 20 years, and I've had a really hard time getting rid of that. And I'm still working on it, right? But it's so hard. And I could just make that decision, and that's what I have to do is just make that decision and stick to it, right? I haven't done that yet. So that is what I need to do. So whatever it is that you feel you are attached to, your codependency maybe, whatever feelings you're feeling that don't feel good, maybe they feel good in the moment as you're doing them, but later they don't feel good because you're not feeling any kind of growth. You feel stuck, right? We've got these two people chained up. So it could be a relationship where you feel stuck. Maybe it's with a manipulative partner, a toxic energy vampire, whatever kind of person. Maybe it's not even that. Maybe you're just finding that you're not able to grow. I've been in an experience with a relationship where I didn't feel like my partner was allowing me to grow. So of course I had to part ways with that. I feel for some of you, there's going to be a big revelation here within this experience of you letting go of whatever it is that's holding on to you. And this needs to happen in order for you to grow, because what's happening is you're trying to reach this level, but you're not able to. It feels like you try to get to here, but you're only able to kind of get here. And it doesn't matter what you do. Maybe it's self-sabotage even, right? Maybe there's fear around success. Maybe there's fear around love. Whatever this is, it's showing up. It's showing you that it's there. And that means that you're meant to work on it. It's your body letting you know, like, look, this is what's happening here that we need to work on, right? There's a fire raging. There's something that you need to put out, right? You need to pour the water on top of it. You need to balance it out. Right? Moderation here is key, everyone. I feel some of you are working on cravings, maybe the things that you are consuming, whether this is food that you're consuming, things that you're consuming with your eyes, your ears, your nose even, right? All your senses, I feel, are being triggered here with this energy of the Devil card. The Devil also lurks in details. So just be very careful of the things that you sign off on, everyone. Make sure that you are, in fact, reading the fine print here before you sign off. There's a lot of words and things sometimes we don't see that can keep us bound to something that we didn't realize we were being bound to, right? So pay attention to the detail of things in your life here, everyone. Pay attention to scammers. I'm getting scammers coming in, and they're coming in so many creative ways. There's an abundance of scammers in the world right now. Okay, and we have to be very mindful. So anytime you're getting an email with a receipt or anything at all, reminding you maybe you're past due on something, make sure you look at where the person is sending that information from. Look at the sender of the email. If it doesn't align with the business or the company, it's a scam email. Never open an attachment. Spirit is saying never open an attachment. I had people do this at work where they just open an attachment. I say, you know what? Did you read what it was? Did it seem legit? Some people just don't know, and you have to teach them that, right? So you have to learn and just be mindful and aware. Be mindful of your words and your thoughts is what Spirit is saying here. So you have to protect this. You have to protect your mind from all the energies that the devil brings about. These are distractions and things that lure you in, that seduce you, that tempt you, right? There's so much information out in the world nowadays. We don't even know what's true, what's not true. Like, what is even real, right? This is sometimes what I feel. And it's like, what is happening? This world is the upside, sideways, inside out. It's the devil energy. It's all over the place. You're going to have to share with me how this energy is showing up in your lives here, everyone, because I feel it is interrupting things. It is creating havoc in some people's lives. This could be addictions. These are things that are taking away your soul. It feels like you have signed a contract, like you signed a deal with the devil. This is what it feels like. Sold your soul. This is what I'm getting here, all these different things, and you were very aware of it. But now you come to a point where this all needs to change. So I feel there's a major shift, a paradigm shift. This is happening within you subconsciously. So there's something, some sort of energy or thought that you're putting into. Now, maybe this is something deep-seated that you don't even realize that you're doing. So what's happening here is Spirit is actually showing you or giving you some sort of message that is reflecting this truth to you in some way, right? Maybe you're finding that someone from your past shows up and says, you know why? This is why these things happen, because of the things that you were doing. Or perhaps you're confronting somebody that has done these things to you and you're the one that's reflecting their truth to them, right? Polarity, right? That's happening here with this card as well. So we've got the devil energy here working its magic, and maybe there's something that is tearing you and a connection apart because of an addiction or something that someone is attached to, too much excess of this energy, too much fire raging out of control. This is what I'm getting with this. So there's a lot of pain and hurt here. So there's a lot of different kinds of emotions and things that you're holding on to that you just can't seem to let go of. And you can let go of it. You're choosing not to let go of it. It's just like my gummy bear problem, right? It's, yes, I know it's not good for me and I can choose to let go of it, but I'm not fully committing to that. So Spirit is asking you here to take a look at what things that you're holding on to your heart that are actually not allowing you to expand, but instead they're making you become smaller and smaller, right? What are these things? This heart is meant to expand. You are elevating an energy spiritually here. Maybe this isn't even you. Maybe this is someone that you're helping. Maybe this is someone that is around you, right? Maybe you're the one that's meant to shine the light and share with them or bring them or guide them out of whatever they're in. Right? You're bringing the light into their life, or perhaps you're meant to bring the light into your own life. Maybe you're working on yourself. There's a lot of self-development here. Forgiveness, releasing, letting go. So much, right? So Spirit is wanting you to take the opportunity, whether this is on September the 29th or when you're watching this or any time in your life very soon here, everyone, to really work on healing some of these pains in your life, to heal some of these hurts, these stories, these things that have put you down, things that you might cry over. I don't know why it is someone's crying. Maybe there was a loss of someone. Maybe someone passed away. Like I'm getting a broken heart. Maybe it's been more than one or two broken hearts, right? One after the other. So what Spirit is saying here is if you're in a repeated cycle of something happening over and over again, there's something that you have to look at within yourself that needs to change. It's the answer that you're looking for is not outside of you, it's within you, right? And I feel for some of you, this is where Spirit is asking you to take responsibility for your own soul. This is where they're wanting you to take your power back, right? I just put a post up recently on my community page. You can check out the community tab there, and it talks about creating healthy boundaries, right? Around people that are crossing your boundaries. I've had this happen to me many times, and I had to really work on it, and was one of the hardest things I've ever worked on is creating those healthy boundaries, because you're used to one thing and you're shifting that, and those people around you are used to that version of you are now no longer resonating with that new version of you. And that can be tough to stand in that power when maybe other people are disagreeing with you, but you have to do this. You have to let go of that old version of yourself and step up and rise up as that authentic, true version of yourself, which is screaming to come out. I feel it screaming to come out for somebody out there, right? And self-love. Spirit is letting you know that you are so loved, those of you that are watching today. And that love energy, it needs nourishing, like it needs you to water it, right? The boundaries are you protecting your garden. It's a fence that you're going to create, and you are the guard of that, right? And that is the power that you have. That is what you can actually do in your life. You can control your own choices, the way that you choose, who you choose to surround yourself with, the energy that you put out there, the energy you want to receive. You are the guardian of that. This is your temple, right? This is what you want to take care of, your emotions, everything. So they're wanting you to stand up in your power and don't let these things put you down, because a lot of this stuff is an illusion. It's not even real. It's things that we give power to. So once you stop giving power to that thought, when we repetitively think about it and then we talk about it and we just sit there in that energy, why? The only person that's hurting is you, right? So Spirit is wanting you to let go and release that energy, choose to reject those thoughts and replace them with the ones that bring you happiness, that bring you excitement. Can you imagine your life in your desired reality? What is it that you're wanting to experience in your life? Right? Visualize that. How can you make that happen? You are someone that has the power to make that happen. How are you going to make that happen? Right? Think about that rather than, what if it doesn't work for me? What if this, what if that, all the other things? Let's just put a fence around that and keep those things out, okay? Release what's holding you down here. Whatever it is, it doesn't need to be there. So let's pull these swords out and allow ourselves to shine as beautifully as we are meant to shine in the world. Okay, so a release, there's a major expansion, and you're meant to freely express yourself, right? And we have double threes, by the way, right? So number threes are coming in as confirmations for you, but there is a major expansion happening. Some of you have manifested and prayed for that desired reality, and there's a spotlight right here in this area of your life that Spirit is wanting you to work on, because this might be the block you're experiencing that is now releasing itself or showing itself for you to release, which is going to open you up to this new path, this joyful chapter of your life. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull a bonus card from the Starseed Oracle, everyone, and read you the interpretation here. All right, powerful stuff that is happening here, everyone. These karmic ties, these connections, like so many different things that are happening. Breath of the cosmos is coming in for you. So breath of the cosmos. My will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. Okay, so look at that. And some of you might be resonating with the image of this card as well. So let's go ahead and pull up the interpretation here. Breath of the cosmos. All right, so when we rely only on our own will, we're micromanaging the universe and resisting the natural flow of life. We're not trusting the mysterious breath of life. We're rejecting the great cosmic intelligence and relying instead on our personal strength. When we do this, we find ourselves attempting to bend things to our will. We spend our time forcing, pushing, and living from a space of trying to. Everyone around us can feel it, and the universe can too. You're being called to stop micromanaging the universe and trust the breath of life, to surrender the greater will that God has for you, to move forward, my will to thy will. When you surrender to the greater will of life, you begin dancing with the rest of life. When you bow to the great mystery and say, please use me, please show me the way, little by little, you find yourself living your most fulfilling, authentic life. When you surrender your personal will, when you relinquish control and release the way you think things should be and surrender to the greater will, you find yourself being led. You begin breathing the breath of life. So look at that. What a beautiful, I'm getting like goosebumps here, everyone. So we've got a starseed activation here. Place the image of this portal of the card, like the image, visualize this image and move it into your heart. And say this, and whisper this actually is what they're saying here. I'm willing to stop relying on my own strength and personal agenda and instead surrender to the breath of life. Dear God, help me move forward, my will to thy will. Please lead me, please show me the way. So I'm going to read this one more time. I'm willing to stop relying on my own strength and personal agenda and instead surrender to the breath of life. Dear God, help me move from my will to thy will. Please lead me, please show me the way. So look at that. So whisper this. You can even write this down as an affirmation and repeat this to yourself over the next 3 months. All right, let's go ahead and pull a surrender card. What is it that we can all surrender at this time? Release and create room. So we are getting surrender to play. Look at that. Life doesn't need to be serious all the time. Surrender to play. So the message here is take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. So once again, take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. So whenever I'm feeling like playing or doing something fun, I'll watch a Bollywood movie or I'll go out. My husband and I love going out dancing. So we're actually going to go out dancing next week. That's play for us. All right. So a healing message. What is it that we can heal at this time or hear around healing? Embrace your individuality. Look at that. Embrace your individuality here, everyone. We've got a hedgehog. Are you seeing a hedgehog in your life? If you are, this is your confirmation today. The number 6 here is all about the energy of love, the expansion of love. This is why we have to take these swords out of our heart, because our heart is expanding. All right. Our individuality is expanding. So just be yourself. Just be yourself, everyone. You are beautiful just as you are. The world needs you and your special gifts and talents. So once again, just be yourself. You are beautiful as you are. The world needs you and your special gifts and talents. Now, this comes with an affirmation. I'm going to read this to you. Feel free to write this down and use it over the next 3 months. I am lovable just the way I am. I am lovable just the way I am. Yes, you are, everyone. Remember that. All right, let's go ahead and pull a blocked energy card. What is it that could be potentially blocking us and how can we release it? So we're getting 2 for you. So look at that. I'm going to go ahead and read them both. Relying on luck. Are some of you relying on luck? You are the luck. You make that luck happen through your actions, right? So let's go ahead and read the message of this card. Some of you might be seeing 3-leaf clovers. Counting on luck for your success instead of making your own luck. Are you doing this? Luck doesn't decide. Trusting in luck to bring you success means that you are not coordinating your efforts in such a way that you can achieve them. Remember, luck favors those that are prepared. So once again, luck doesn't decide your fate, right? Trusting in luck to bring you success means that you are not coordinating your efforts in such a way that you can achieve them. Remember, luck favors those that are prepared, and luck also favors those that are bold. I've seen that in my life. Those that are bold. Oh my goodness. All right, so the second blocked energy card is a blocked third eye chakra, everyone. How many of you are experiencing this? So the message here is you may feel non-assertive, afraid of success, bad intuition, or it makes you egotistical. So you have to unblock your 6th chakra here, everyone. To heal your third eye chakra, practice meditation while using crystals to connect to your intuition and subconscious, which you can then rely upon for guidance. So once again, unblock your 6th chakra, everyone. To heal your third eye chakra, practice meditation while using crystals to connect with your intuition and subconscious, which you can then rely upon for guidance. So this is where I feel that within your subconscious mind, you're experiencing that paradigm shift, right? All right, so let's close off now with an angel number. Some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting for you, everyone, 1011. Take action. It's time for you to take action, okay? It's time for you to now start putting that energy out into the world. So 1011 in the sequence, anywhere in your life, this is a confirmation of this message. This is a call to take action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. All right, and the key words here are hope. Spirit wants you to have hope and faith. Walk the path of faith here. You're entering a new beginning. Some of you are being given a fresh start at this time. There's a change coming to your lifestyle. This is all a part of your purpose here. There's a spiritual awakening happening within this experience in your life. So look at that. This is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, we have our Christmas box back on sale this year. Now, this one's a little bit different than the one that we sold last year. And last year, we sold out really fast. We've made a little bit more of these, but they are limited. This is the Protection Box series, and you're going to be using these candles during the new moon and the full moon. Okay, now this box comes with a candle gift that Katomi has made for you specifically, a crystal and a tassel on one of the candles here. Now, again, full-on instructions are going to come with this box on how to use this kit. Okay, so if you're interested in purchasing this, this is a great gift, everyone, for Christmas. The link again is in the description box below. Grab these while they're still available.